It's your boy, aka in the building again. I got a prediction vlog for that High Noon event. High Noon has done it again. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That battle is fire. Fire. Hold on. This card is so fire, I had to go outside because I did not want my neighbors to get past. This card is fire! It's High Noon Seattle at the Northwest Fighting Academy. Did y'all see what we battling? Bruh. 1, 2, 3 kid off the top rope. Tatanka chop. Y'all getting Tatanka chopped. This shit is gonna be crazy. They got 8 battles. Shout out to my boy Civic. He's always putting on these fucking fire battles, man. You gotta be able to appreciate that. So, salute to that, man. Let's get to him, man. Varsity versus Protege. Now, I did a review for Protege, and he's actually kind of funny. He's actually really funny, you know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of funny shit. And I thought he showed out against his battle against MT Money. MT Money, though, wrote for Protege, but he wrote for a whole other Protege. You know what I'm saying? And MT Money ended up still winning that battle. So either that says a lot about MT Money or it says a little bit about Protege. And Varsity, I saw you at the last KOTD event in Tri-Cities, bro. Don't come here and fucking do that. That was the worst shit. You versus Ryan Rand, that shit was not a jump off. That shit was the worst battle of the night. I know it. You know it. I've seen you better than that before, and you're a good dude. And you got a cool name. His name's Mark Nolan. You're a good dude, bro. I appreciate you. You're a genuine dude. And I'm rooting for you, too. Don't come here and fucking do that. And because I know and you know that was a weak performance, I have a really good feeling that you're going to come out and show out. So I'm going to give this battle to Varsity 2-1. And I have a feeling Protege is, a little underdeveloped bar-wise, you know what I'm saying? So I'm anticipating some Varsity bars that leave a little more to be desired, you know what I'm saying? So that's my prediction for the shit. So I got Varsity 2-1. Varsity, don't come here and do that shit. You can't do that twice in a row, bro. But shout out, you better say thank you to Civic for getting me back on another fire-ass card. Show out. Varsity 2-1. Next battle, AKA versus Blasphemy. Now, this is a one-rounder. It's an international matchup. I know AKA's been on a little bit of a streak. I know that ever since he quit drinking, what his main focus is on is just like flawless performances. He thinks he got his bars there. He thinks he's got his performance on, but he wants flawless. We got to eliminate the slips and start having flawless performances all 3 rounds, or in this case, 1 round. Blast, he been on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Besides his battle against Wise Guy. That shit was garbage. He battled in front of like a 16-year-old couple and some kid that looked like Casper from the movie Kids, and some goth girl was like spinning her gum on her finger. That shit was weird, awkward, garbage. Don't do that again. I already told Blast. I said don't do that. But his shit against D Goods, D Attraction, Shine 9, he was fire, man. He's been on his shit. So I expect this to end in a tie. I got Blast winning the round. And then AKA is going to win the coin flip. AKA had been on a 5-battle losing streak on the coin flip, but he had won it at the AD battle, and Blast was front row for that. So I have a feeling AKA is going to get that coin flip, you know what I'm saying? If not, he's going to lose 2-0. But AKA going to get that coin flip, and he's going to at least make it a 1-1. You know what I'm saying? So I got that tie. Blast getting the round. Next one. D-Fly versus D-Mon. There we go. We starting to get into the bulk of these now, right? I'm a fan of both of these dudes. And for one of the reasons, it's like, they're not into that extra shit, you know what I'm saying? They just be writing. They just want to rap. At the end of the day, they just want to rap, and I really respect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a just head in my pen type of dude. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that. But I don't care what they say. Whoever loses this battle's got to lose the D on their name. Y'all might not go with it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going with it. Whoever loses this battle, your name is either Fly or Mon from now on. Facts. Every time I see you, y'all gonna be pissed too. Don't lose this battle. Y'all gonna lose the D on your name. For real. They got a 2-minute 30-second rounds, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. It could be a bad thing because they're both known for punching after punch after punch. They don't really angle a lot. You know what I'm saying? So when you have long rounds of just like punch after punch after punch, you slowly get tired if you ain't got nothing, no other tool in the toolbox. You know what I'm saying? So, and I saw a little bit of this with D-Fly against me. It was fire, just punch after punch. But then it gets to a point, it's like, well, you showed me that skill set. What more do you have? What else? You know what I'm saying? And I saw a little bit of that with Demon against Lucin. It's like, bro, that shit's fireable. What else? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else? I'm like, what do you mean what else? Here's what else. No, like, what else do you got in your bag, your toolbox? You know what I'm saying? So I think this battle, especially if it's going to be 2 minutes and 30 seconds, this battle's really going to come to who's got something extra in their bag. Who got something different? Who can bring something different? Who's going to give me more of a variety of moments, a different variety of moments, instead of a bunch of moments in just one thing? You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I think Demon probably has more of the ability to pull something new out of his bag because D-Fly is kind of stuck in his way. He loves his shit. He just like, I'm gun bar king or whatever, and he just loves his shit. That's how he kicks his bars. That's how he does it. The shit's fly. You know what I'm saying? I think Demon, he listens. He listens a lot to what the crowd's saying. I heard a couple shit that he said that he was gonna spit for Jay until that Crossfire League battle failed. You know what I'm saying? And he had whole other shit, a whole new Demon. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he's gonna have some new shit, and I think that's what's gonna separate him. So for that battle, I got Demon 2-1 beating Fly. You can get your D back after you win that battle, D-Fly. Pause. Whoa. Next battle, I got Loons versus Jay the Nightwing. And by the way, Matlock, there goes your ABL sweep. Loons versus Jay the Nightwing. You know how, all y'all out there who got kids, you know you be doing dishes or you be cooking in the kitchen and your kid's playing in the living room or something and it just grows quiet. Any parent grows a little suspicious, like they must be getting in trouble, and then they go check on them, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly how I feel about Loons. Ever since that Loons battle against Unique, which by the way was, oh my God, they are lucky. They just, nobody saying nothing about it. They just hoping that shit get vaulted, bro. That battle was so bad, and he's been quiet. And I think it's because he's over there getting in trouble with his pen, man. He's over there going nuts. And we know what happens with great MCs who have a bad performance. In this case, which probably was his worst performance ever. They come back and they murder shit. Emery versus Civic after he lost to Patron. AM versus Patron after he lost to Heretic. Hush versus AM after he lost to Heretic. My memory serves me correct, Patron against Sam Colt after he lost to AM. You know, I can go on and on and on. But great MCs after a loss, they come back crazy with crazy pens. So you need to expect a nasty ass Loons. Facts. Now Jay has lost his motherfucking mind. His ego has now grown into his big ass head. And I'm a huge anti-hero fan, man. I love people that annoy other people, bro. That, to me, that shit is just entertaining because I'm a people watcher. I'll be people watching people watch. Like, I just enjoy interaction and all that type of shit. And he be cracking me up. And the thing is if you pair that with having what I would say arguably the top 5 pen game in the region, you end up having something that you have to watch, man. You have to watch. You're forced to watch. Jay's on fire. He's up there. He's laughing away his opponents. He's smiling and laughing and killing people on stage. Just kind of demented. And I really think when he says he can beat anybody, I really, really think in his heart he really, really believes that shit. So when you have a Loons that is on the comeback and he's ready to kill, he wants to kill Jay. And then you have a Jay who is apparently ego snapped. And he's crazy. I think that we're going to have Jay edging this 2-1 on the strength of Loons having an amazing debatable with Jay is still a really good look after that battle with Unique. Which, by the way, he won. Let's not play like he didn't win. But it was just a garbage battle. It's still a good look. But Jay losing, clearly, after all that crazy shit he's been saying lately with the I'm the king and $1,000 bets, you know what I'm saying? Would be a real bad look. You can't talk all that shit. But the thing is, I know why he's doing that. I kind of do that shit sometimes too. Like when you want to make it interesting for yourself, when you want to level up and you want to challenge yourself, you start doing that. You start saying I'm the king. Start putting $1,000 up. Start having people look at you like that so you can set up a bar and challenge yourself. It's really never had anything to do with anybody else. It's just really a way for him to challenge himself so he can level himself up again. I do that shit for myself all the time too. So for that, I think I'm going to have Jay edge it 2-1. But you need to expect a nasty, nasty ass Loon. And if Loons beats Jay, clearly, that's a fucking welcoming back party. And he will shuffle, in my mind, shuffles his way right up to the top somewhere, you know, in my mind. Because Loons is fire. If he can come out and beat Jay clearly, that shit is going to be fire. The next battle, Hush versus Jimmy James. So, I watched Jimmy James versus Mike Phenom because I wanted something to reference, so I had something to talk about during this shitty-ass vlog when I'm talking about this battle. And this is the conclusion I came to. We gonna need security on stage for this battle. There's a couple of things Hush has made clear that he don't want people talking about it. You gonna have problems. I don't think Jimmy is gonna stray away from any of that. I think he'll cover it all. He had 0-0 chill versus Mike Phenom. Whether any of it was true or not, you know what I'm saying? Made up personals, real personals, I don't care. He had 0 chill, you know? But I feel like ever since that Heretic battle, Hush is a whole other beast. While I was on stage versus that Hush versus AM, and I was hosting this shit, you know, I had thoughts in my head like, should I possibly get in between and keep Hush from keeping his hands on AM? Because he was beating AM up on stage. He pocket checked the man twice, put his hand on his face and said, I rebuke you. So you got Hush on his new shit, and like the thing is, he's just sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost a comeback for both of them, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Jimmy with no chill, and he's about to come back, and he got Hush. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. You're going to need security on stage. The people in the front row, y'all going to need to wear your ponchos. Like it was a Gallagher show, and they smashing watermelons on stage. You need a poncho because it's going to be a blood fest. Y'all need security on stage. You know what I'm saying? If you got any food, make sure you got a cap over it because you don't want nothing in your food or your drinks, man. It's going to be a crazy battle. I'm making sure I'm front row for that shit because I just like action. You know what I'm saying? But if I have anything, I'm going to have to go Hush. Edging it 2-1. Because I don't think Hush is going to let anything fly, to be honest. And when I say that, it's because he got freestyle ability. If there's something that he didn't address in his written, he gonna address it. Like if Jimmy says something, he gonna address it with a freestyle. So he's not gonna let just anything fly. I don't know if Jimmy James has that ability. You know what I mean? But I will say this: if Jimmy can get under Hush's skin, and we can see a Hush meltdown, because some people have been able to do it, then it's a whole other story. But I got my money on Hush being able to hold it together, you know what I'm saying? He's learned a lot from his journey. So, I got Hush 2-1. Next battle, Heretic versus Civic. Fire alert. Hush got a battle. Hush. Heretic got to battle all the league owners. He got Civic. He got Hush. He might as well get Willie. Go ahead and get Mike Simpson in there. I don't know if Mike's actually a league owner or not. But I told Heretic, I said, look, I'm concerned. And when I say concerned, I don't mean that he's going to lose concern, but Civic is the type of MC, whether win or lose, he's going to take a chunk out of you. He can gash any MC at any time. He's just fucking dangerous. They both got amazing angles. Heretic's on a long streak, you know what I'm saying? A very long streak. And I don't think he's taken a clear loss in a long time. Civic's coming off of a bad performance. I'm hearing a real bad performance from that smoked out event versus Candor. So once again, we're reverting back to the when a dope MC takes a loss, what happens? Now we're going to get a crazy fire Civic and a Heretic who continuously, just like a wave, gets bigger and stronger while he's on his roll. He's just getting better and better. It's like every battle, you better get him there because the next battle he's just going to be better. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm going to have to go Heretic 2-1 in this battle because Heretic is smart. And he's aware that Civic is gonna come try to kill him. You know what I'm saying? And don't have me on no bias shit. Miss me with that shit. I just said AKA was gonna lose the blast, and AKA I fuck with him heavy. He's in my crew too. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that shit. I just think that Heretic, and I will say this: we need a great Heretic. We can't have just a good Heretic. A good Heretic versus a Civic who is coming to kill him. Not gonna work. But if we get a great Heretic, which I think we're going to get a great Heretic, because I know how smart that dude is, then I'm going to have to edge him 2-1. So Heretic 2-1, that's a battle y'all don't want to miss. I respect both of them major. At the end of the day, too, Team Slick Talk all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Bow! Next battle. Emery versus Star. Star. I'm pissed. I'm still pissed about this battle. Emery. Why the fuck are y'all only doing 90-second rounds? For real? Your Jamie Lannister scheme against Hype was longer than 90 seconds, bro. Why you give Hype more time than Star? For real? 90 seconds? How you supposed to get cooking? You can't even cook a Hot Pocket, my nigga, in 90 seconds. 90 seconds, bro? That's why I'm pissed. And you co-main event? 90 seconds? When I heard that today, I was like, ugh. And then you did that to Civic, too. You told him 90 seconds, but then came with 2-minute and 15-second rounds. I mean, what's going on? 90 seconds? And I'm not going to talk that much shit because I'm doing a one-rounder. But when I had booked my shit for my one-rounder, I was supposed to be battling just the very next day. So I had 2 battles booked for 2 days. So that's why I did the one-rounder. I would have did more if I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? But you did 90 seconds with a battle with Star? That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm mad. And that's why you're going to lose 3-0. 3-0. Star's going to win 3-0. Body bag. Yes, you heard it. Unless you change it to 2 minutes. Then I'll be willing to give it to you 2-1. The curse is on. Time's ticking. Move that battle to 2 minutes around, or you getting body bagged by Star 3-0. I'm starting to curse right now, and it'll be forever known as the Emery curse. They'll talk about this in years because you wouldn't change the time limit. 30. But let me know and I'll recant my statement when y'all change it to 2 minutes. But Emery, come on now. All jokes aside, both these dudes are fire. They both came off amazing performances. Emery, I think, got Civic. That shit was retarded. I seriously could not stop laughing at that battle. That was so crazy. Stars battle just dropped against 80. Make sure you check that shit out. They're both fire. It's going to be amazing. I've heard some people say it was going to be battle of the night. I disagree. You can't have battle of the night with 90-second rounds. I think Loons, even without it, Loons and Jay will be battle of the night. But with that said, 3-0, Star, 30. And the main event, D Goods versus Young Nate. Now that's a fire little battle right there. This one's going to be interesting. Both have been killing it. I think they're both on amazing win streaks. I don't think any of them have lost since Dawson Creek was out, my nigga. Like 902, 101 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't lost it forever. D Goods has been making moves on the KOTD lane. But honestly, and I know it's just because the transition he has to make. He got to show and prove up there before he can really make moves. So they've been giving him like lower tier dudes, and they just can't match up to the Washington region, the roster, bro. So really, D Goods hasn't had somebody really screaming in his face like from this region in like a year and a half. He said he hadn't battled in Seattle. He hasn't had a battle like that since Patron. Even though Dickles made me a fan of that battle. But since Patron, since he was really screamed at and really gone after, you know what I'm saying? And then they come back and have Young Nate baptize you by fire. I don't know. Young Nate ain't Candor. And he ain't Blast. You know what I'm saying? But he is human. And Young Nate has... I mean, let's keep it a buck. He battles more than DNA, yo. Young Nate he just battle anything. He just battle anything. He'll just set up a battle with a sparkly rock. He'd be like, nigga, you sparkling, nigga? You sparkly ass rock? Set that shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. He's got Patron. He got Draco. He's been talking hip. He's been talking steez. He has the A-Hat tournament, you know what I'm saying? And I heard him say that, like, it was like 4 days ago, he hadn't even started writing for D Goods. And D Goods has already showed verses to people who have come on the page and verified, co-signed that shit is absolute fire. You know what I'm saying? So, when if somebody's going to bring me money, $1 million, and all I could do is bet on it, I have to go with D Goods. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with the man who's focused on his target and just his target instead of the MC who's spread out a little thin right now. And I don't blame him. I mean, this man has Vegas and 2K and a plane ticket just sitting on the table right there for him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame the man. But you can't blame me if I have to put my million on D Goods because he's focused right now. You know what I'm saying? So I got D Goods 2-1. Now, if Young Nate or somebody could have promised me that D Goods was his #1 priority, it might be a different story, and I might have a whole other vlog. But right now, I gotta go 2-1. D Goods is one of my favorite riders, and he's focused on one opponent. He's like the Contra Laser. Nate's like the spread weapon. Only a couple of those bullets gonna hit D Goods, you know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. That's that High Noon Seattle, man. Y'all shout out Civic, man. More people need to be like, Civic, thank you, because that card is fire. And we're doing it in a boxing ring. Be bouncing back and forth, bro. Shit's gonna be crazy. Everybody, I hope y'all writing. Shout out to everybody. This is BS&I, aka Team Slick Talk, 4 MCs by MCs. Make sure y'all check that shit out. It's gonna be fire. Prediction vlog. Hope y'all like it. Did I get it wrong? Let me know, man. Keep it real. Sunny day in